Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Out of Stand Nation. I'm one of your hosts, Jihoon, and joining me is Ora.
What's up?
All right, so what was it today? We just had a new release.
Yep. So on it'd be considered March 13th in Korea. So on March 13th, DreamNote just released Hakuna Matata via Wonder K.
And what'd you think about it?
For some reason, the name Hakuna Matata, I kind of expected something more mellow. Just so
Yeah.
I did. This is probably going back to childhood. Okay.
Yes. You're probably already thinking the exact same thing I am. So go ahead, man.
I was expecting something more mellow from Disney's because of Disney's Lion King.
Yes.
You know? I didn't watch any of the teasers. I'm still getting into DreamNote. I'm not completely into them. I haven't learned any of the members' names. So sorry for anybody who's a DreamNote fan, but I don't know any of their names. I'll probably eventually learn them, but so I was expecting something more mellow. A part of me, I don't know why, I was expecting a meerkat costume, a lion costume, and a pig costume, or a warthog. I don't care what you guys want to go as, but whatever Pumbaa is, okay?
Hey, you want to think of something fun right now or funny?
What?
So, Lion King came out in 1994, and the oldest member from DreamNote was born in 1999.
Oh.
So none of those girls were even around when that movie came out.
We're old. We are old.
You were saying?
I don't know what to say now because, like, it's such an upbeat song. It's, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's very upbeat. I want to say it's cute, but it's lively.
Yes, it's I want to say it is a very fun song, and the imagery to the music video is also very fun. I really enjoyed it. It's just like you were saying. I had a different expectation. I was expecting a more upbeat, like lots of percussion instruments. A bit more of an instrumental sound, versus the more synthesized sound of the song itself. And I wasn't immediately it didn't immediately grab me when I first listened to it. I was like kind of let down at first for like maybe the first 15 or 20 seconds or however long the opening was. But what pulled me in was the music video, and it got me to stay, and I wanted to watch it again. So the second time I watched it, it did grow on me, and I honestly preferred their previous release, which was "You'll Be Mine."
I did like that one. I did listen to that one. I enjoyed that very much.
Because for me that song was a bit more dynamic, right? Where it was a very distinct. It was a very distinct blend with like EDM, but also some like blues rock samples in there.
Yeah.
So, from the various genres that I kind of pulled from, and the very, very dynamic sound to the musical accompaniment, as well as their vocals, I actually really liked it. With Hakuna Matata, I felt like it was a bit less dynamic with the sound, and there wasn't as much musical variance from like the various, not pulling in like different genres or whatnot, or doing like mashups of different sounds. And with the vocals, it was a lot of spoken word versus singing, right? I won't say that it was majority spoken word, but they did have quite a bit of that, which it's not to say that they're talentless singers. That's just the way the song was arranged.
Recorded.
Yes, that's how it was just arranged, and it just wasn't exactly to my taste right away, but it did grow on me, and I do have a positive opinion of the song and the music, especially the music video. But just like with we were talking about with Sunmi's Noir, This is another example of the music video kind of stealing the spotlight for me.
Yeah, I'd have to say that too, just because I love the costumes. The girls looked amazing. Dang it, I'm using the word amazing. Amazing count down here somewhere. Continuation from last episode. But no, the girls did look amazing. The costumes looked great. The set, like, no matter what almost no matter what music video I watch for like K-pop groups, it looks absolutely amazing. I really have to give credit to all the people who worked on the set, because it's really I've been a stagehand. It's really difficult to put sets together, especially ones that look that amazing.
Especially for that one scene where they had those yellow sheets of paper that plastered all over the floor and the walls and the ceiling. Like,
that must
how
have
many
taken
hours? Yeah, how many hours? How many people did it take to put that together? And for such a short, when you're talking about like at most a 3.5 or 4 minute long music video, right? On average.
Yeah.
And yet that scene is only what, maybe 30 seconds at most out of the entire music video.
If that, it could even have been like 15. We didn't count how many seconds, obviously.
Yeah, but it wasn't very long. So they put in all those hours of work to put that scene together. But you know, it was a very effective scene. You know, and even like the visual effects, I thought it wasn't too distracting. It wasn't overly done. It was very you know, it was all very appropriate. You know, it was a very well balanced music video.
Yeah, I mean, again, the title is just, for me, it just set that expectation of having it more chill. So for me, it's not a disappointment of it wasn't well done. It was just a disappointment because of the name that accompanies it. It was the expectation of what Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Yes.
It should be.
But see, what we're talking about though, that's an old person's problem. It's because we're old. So you know, you look at the average age of DreamNote and who their target audience is. You know, their target audience is probably like around 13 to 17 years old, right?
Yeah.
You know, they wouldn't know that movie, so they wouldn't have that same problem of expecting Lion King's Hakuna Matata like we would.
Yeah, very true. I mean, unless they include that song in the new Lion King live action movie that's coming out soon.
Say what?
Yeah, they're having a Lion King live action movie.
Okay. So you know, that's just kind of that goes back to that typical case of don't trample on my childhood by ruining it with this newfangled version or whatever. And that's how I know I got to really old. So.
For me, I'll give it a chance. There have been live actions that I will say have been decently good, like Beauty and the Beast and whatnot. So I'm not against live action. I'm gonna give things a chance.
Is it an American production?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a problem. I think the last time I watched an American film was maybe 5 years ago, and I was with my wife because she wanted to watch. I think it was Avengers. So the thing is, if my wife wants to watch an American film, we have to wait for it to come out with Japanese subtitles because she doesn't understand English.
Yeah.
So, moving on. So what about that? Let's see, 5 days ago, March 6th, or 7 days ago now. 6 days. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 days.
For S.I.S. with Always Be Your Girl. What do you think of that?
It gave a nostalgic feeling to me, to be honest.
Right.
So,
for you, what was the nostalgia coming from?
AKB, to be honest. So the song that
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it reminded me of I believe the music video was called Maybe. Insert video here somewhere.
Okay.
But no, it reminded me a lot of AKB because one, it was a very cute song, it was a very energetic song, and the school uniforms, it was very big in the early AKB days. I mean, obviously still
It's still part of
using,
their primary uniform or setups, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it isn't the primary thing anymore. But it's still a part of some of their performances.
Right. Yeah, and you know we see that a lot in K-pop as well. Because I mean, you know, you pick a girl group and they've done it. I think even FX. Even FX has had the schoolgirl uniform as part of their costume lineup.
Yeah. Same with the Girls' Generation.
Well, Girls' Generation was expected though because you know that they do have that pretty concept, right? Whereas FX has been more consistently that girl crush concept. And actually, you know what? I don't think 21 had ever rocked the school costume.
If I find a picture, I will send it to you, and we'll post it up just in case.
Yeah.
There is something like that.
So the caveat to that though is I'm not talking about where it's just only one member. I'm talking about where all the members.
Yeah, that's what I mean too.
Because you could probably find one where like maybe if anybody, I would say it would be
I want to say Minzy since she was the youngest.
That'd be too easy though. I would say more like the oh my god, what's her name? The oldest.
CL?
No, the oldest.
No, not CL. Park Bom?
No.
Or no, Sandara.
Yes, Dara. So because you know she's the oldest, but she's the fake maknae.
Yeah.
And you do often see it in the music videos where she'll be portrayed as like the fresher, boppier type, whereas Minzy would have like that cool, hard attitude, right? Even though she's the younger one. So if anything, I would probably say it would be Dada.
Yeah.
But so going back to SIS with Always Be Your Girl, yes, with the schoolgirl costume, what I actually got to thinking of was somewhere along the lines of like April and GFRIEND.
Yes, it actually reminded me of GFRIEND too.
Especially, was it Rough?
For
GFRIEND? Because that was the same video that yes, it is Rough, and that was the same video that MAMAMOO had done a parody of. Have you seen that?
I have not. I will actually go watch it after we're done recording.
So I'll link that in the episode as well, and be sure to check it out yourself. MAMAMOO did such a fantastic job with parodying GFRIEND's Rough, and I say fantastic because they took it very seriously. And the fact where the parody comes from was how melodramatic they were in the performance of it. Because, with GFRIEND, I think I mentioned this in the previous episode, they can be a bit overly dramatic, right? With their music videos and their songs, which, for me, it's not a bad thing, because they...
No.
Because it is definitely a romantic feel to it for them, and for them it's a great concept. But for me, sometimes it's just a bit too much where I need a break from it. So
yeah, I mean, with the whole schoolgirl, there's the whole purity, the whole youth, the whole freshness.
Yes.
I mean, there's all like different ways you can go about it. If you want to go less of the fresh, maybe go with the, I want to say the Yankee route, which is basically.
So that's the more rebellious.
Yeah, the more rebellious schoolgirl kind of idea, but
but that's not what they were going for here though, because if I was to assign like an age range for the feel of the concepts between like GFRIEND and what's it called, April and SIS, with GFRIEND, their concepts kind of feel more like along the lines of someone who is 21 years old, right? Where they're still young enough to be naive, but just a bit more mature and experienced. Just a little bit, right?
So somewhat of an experienced love.
Exactly. And then with April, I would put them more in the late teens of like 18 to 19 years old.
Yeah.
But for
SIS just felt like a little bit younger than that.
Exactly.
Not too much younger, but a little bit younger.
I was going to say probably more along the lines of 15 to 17. Right, so because their concepts are very similar and they overlap, but the feel is just there is a bit of a nuance to the feel between the three groups, right? And for the musical accompaniment, it's also pretty similar, but I would say with SIS and this song, it's a bit of a more, how would you describe it compared to like say GFRIEND? Because GFRIEND is definitely a lot more dramatic with their feel, right?
I want to say this is like new love or like
fresh love. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it's girls who, I wouldn't say girls, but people in general who are experiencing love for the first time. They don't have all that experience.
So that naive young love.
Yeah, I'm not going to say baggage because like not every relationship or love is going to end badly. Sometimes you might just grow apart.
Yes.
And you know that's experience.
Yeah, or
But,
you realize that maybe you're just better off that you actually are better as friends than as lovers.
Exactly. So it's love that has never experienced something like that.
Yes.
And which is fine. It's absolutely fine.
And I think that's actually an important part of growing up too.
Exactly. I've experienced it plenty of times. You've probably experienced it plenty of times. Can't say for sure because, well, I've only known you since we were adults, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but for this music video, I think it is something that is enjoyable for not just young adults, but also like older adults. So, because like it kind of takes you back, right? Just like you said, it's a nostalgic feeling.
Exactly. It's not too overbearing. It's not so far back that it's cringeworthy, but it's nice and refreshing to go, oh, that's cute. I remember that.
Yeah,
I definitely
and
that.
It's a bit more mellower in the feel of the music video as well.
Yeah.
Like it just shows them like having, just enjoying themselves, right?
Yeah. It definitely gave a different feel compared to DreamNote's Hakuna Matata that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Where this was chill, while that song was more livelier. So it's a nice compare and contrast to see both music videos compared to each other. I mean, obviously Hakuna Matata was, at least I don't think it was about love. There was no English translation. I don't know Korean very well, so I kind of guessed from visuals and how the music sounds.
Yeah. Yeah. So with what was I saying? Oh, so with SIS, I was gonna say too. 3 of the members had also participated in the idol or in the unit.
I have yet to see the unit.
Oh, you're killing me! You're killing me
I'm
with
sorry. I am sorry. I've seen 16 and PD48. Okay.
Well, since you're probably skipping Produce X101 for this season, why don't you go ahead and watch the unit?
I may actually watch the newest one, to be honest.
So I feel like I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm actually almost certain I will. But yeah, so the unit, if you don't watch Produce X101, I do highly recommend watching the unit. It is so beautiful with, again, just like how we saw in Produce 48, all these people from various different groups who never really knew each other, or some of them who did, just developing that and building that camaraderie and pursuing that goal together. And even for those who don't make it, everybody feels for them.
I don't need to cry anymore, man. I don't need to cry anymore.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's great.
Oh, there was so much crying for 16 and Produce 48. Oh my god.
Yeah, but before we go down that rabbit hole again, why don't we just call it an end for this episode?
Alright, so I guess we'll end it off here. Thanks for listening, guys. So I hope you're liking this new format. So we are switching it to 2 days a week to test it out, to basically get more content out there and to talk about it a little bit more. Let us know if you like this new format. You'll be hearing us a little bit more. Definitely gonna try to do other things to improve the experience. Anything else you want to add, Jihoon?
And hopefully with this, the quality of the videos will be higher as well, and then we can maintain a more consistent quality throughout from start to finish.
Alright, cool. Oh, and just as an added note, before we end it off, KCON has just announced its days. We'll probably link it down below. We may or may not be attending one of the KCONs, so hopefully we may see some of you there at either New York or LA.
Yep. Definitely looking forward to that, and hopefully looking forward to our next episode. This is Jihoon and Ora with Out of Sad Nation signing off. Bye.
Latest.